It is prime time. Sunday night football. Russell Wilson now with the Broncos facing an old nemesis, the San Francisco 49ers coming to town.
Broncos defense, I like it. I do. But they haven't seen an animal like this yet. They might not know. We know exactly who we are. I present it.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Fairy Football Podcast. I'm Brandon Ferrino, joined by me is my co-host Christian Dyer. We got a special guest in the building, 49 Media himself. Deon will be joining us shortly. I believe he's eating dinner, so he'll be on soon. We're here another week playing the Denver Broncos this weekend, Sunday Night Football. What's your guys' take? Start with you, Christian.
Let's whip these fuckers' ass. Fucking, let's put Russell Wilson in the grave for the rest of the season. Honestly, I want to see Jimmy Beach be accurate enough to not fucking suck, and we can move the ball because there's no reason this defense shouldn't fucking eat their offense alive. Our defense is so fucking good, and I really want to fucking eat them alive. So I don't see why we shouldn't beat them. I think we're a way better team than they are, but it's football, so you never know.
Media?
So I think, the Broncos haven't seen a defensive line, a defensive unit like the 49ers so far. So I think the Niners are I'm not worried about the defense as much. Offense, yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is just going to have to move the ball. I expect us to run the ball a ton because we all know that's how the play action opens up, and especially with Garoppolo, you need the running game to do well. And then I think special teams is going to be a factor too.
Okay.
Yeah, we're apparently good at that now.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, and you think about it, our defense is like something else now. Like we've definitely upgraded our CBs and everything in the backfield. And you saw that last week against the Seahawks. This defense is a force to be reckoned with for sure. Melissa says, "Good to see you again, Joel." And then Tommy says, "No Deon. I won't play ASAP bass on my guitar for you." So what are your guys' goals for this game, and who you think will have a game basically for tomorrow night's game?
I think there's a good chance Bosa could have at least another sack, maybe two. But I'm interested to see when Jackson actually is in there on third downs or whatnot. If Wilson tries to escape the pocket, if he can run him down, I kind of want to see that because I feel like he can. So I'll be watching for that. I mean, I don't know if that we'll get to see that, but I'm gonna be watching for it to see if he gets a chance to try to run Wilson down. I'm hoping for a pick or two. I want to see some more turnovers. But I'm hoping to see that we actually fucking score some points off these turnovers too. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for the defense. I want to see turnovers, but I also want to see the offense freaking score off these turnovers. Like I think that's still something we're missing is we'll get turnovers and then not score off of them. So I want to see us get some turnovers and then be able to score off of them.
Yeah, I think Hafanga's going to continue to have another good game. I mean, he's just been phenomenal. Put the T's. But yeah, I think Hufanga's going to have a big game. I want to see Ayuk have a game here because I don't. We haven't really seen that early on as much. And I think obviously, like I really think with Trey Lance, you could have had the op, to like the op. He would be doing really really well. I want to see how he does with Garoppolo now. So Ayuk's definitely a big part. And then I think even the offensive line because we gotta kind of chill out. I'd say a little bit just because we did play the Seahawks
Mm-hmm.
and the Bears, so the Broncos have a better defensive line. So I'm looking to see how
Agreed.
the offensive line looks overall. So to me, it's mostly on the offensive end where I really want to see improvement.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because they're the Denver Broncos D line they're pretty heavy in the front there, so it's going to be a test for sure for our offensive line. I know they're saying Burford hasn't had any pressure or anything in the past 2 games, so that was pretty crazy. So that's going to be a test as well for the rookie. Um, and then what's going on throwback? Uh, I think uh, I'm trying to see if Kyle Shanahan will let Jimmy go out and
Just play football.
play football and not freaking have him throw in the middle like we've been seeing the past couple of years. Because you heard what he said in his little presser the other day and
Yep.
after practice.
Yeah. I would definitely say I find that interaction interesting because it would actually make sense that Kyle holds back Jimmy a lot because obviously Jimmy has a lot of limitations, so it would make sense why he's doing it. But it's also kind of interesting to see that Jimmy's just like, hey, let me freaking play football and we'll figure this out. And then Kyle, being Kyle, he's kind of like, well, you're gonna do what I say, type of guy. So I don't know. It's interesting. Who knows what's real and what's not with this team? So I just definitely find it interesting with that little back and forth they had with their press conferences. I mean, if Jimmy really wants to throw the ball down the field, then just let him throw down the ball down the field. I don't care if we seriously, I do not care if we complete the ball. But if we throw one fucking ball down the field each quarter, that we're gonna be able to keep the defenses somewhat honest, and they will stop stacking the box all the time, and you know what I mean, like at least once a quarter. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just want to do it. I don't care what if it's not completed. At least try.
Yeah, I mean, I think Garoppolo wants to prove people wrong, and especially because it is his contract year, and so he wants to really show what he can do. Because obviously there's some doubters out there. So.
Yep, I agree. So it's going to be very interesting to see Jimmy now, especially this year. So my next thing is, do we see Jordan Mason get some snaps this time?
Hard to say. I think we'll see a lot of Jeff Wilson, and then we'll finally see some of Marlon Mack, maybe.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say until it just happens. But maybe we will. But you really never know. We might find out right before game time. He's not even suiting up. So
it's hard. I mean, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like. Also in the past, Kyle Shanahan usually, likes the veterans more and gives them a chance. So just to me, like I think Marlon Mack's probably gonna get.
If Marlon Mack's even 75% of what he was at Indianapolis, it'll be good to have because he's a pretty good running back. So
yeah. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out this stupid commenting because he's making the boxes go up. So I was asking Zach, but anyways, so this is our first primetime game. All eyes are going to be on us. I'm actually kind of excited for this game. I think our defense is for sure gonna mollywop Russell Wilson.
Mhm.
Because I don't know. I feel like Denver's offensive line isn't that great. So and he just looks lost out there too with this team.
They got a lot of injuries. It seems like on that offense.
Mhm.
Like they lost their what I would say their best receiver, which was Tim Patrick, especially in the red zone and stuff, in the big third downs and stuff. They lost Tim Patrick, so that hurts. And then I would say because like it looks like they have some other receivers also hurt possibly. I definitely think Wilson's gonna struggle, and it doesn't seem like they're really running. I mean, they're running the ball as much as they should, and I think like with Wilson to have they need to run the ball. So if he's standing back there just passing the whole time, I feel pretty good because our defense is really good. So I feel pretty good about our defense.
Mhm. Media.
I think that the defense is just like they just gotta contain Russell Wilson. I know Russell Wilson hasn't looked, all that mobile recently, but who knows the Niners? Who knows Russell Wilson? Excuse me, the best, probably the 49ers. So I'd say that they really have to contain Russell Wilson, and I wouldn't even take really much from what we've seen these first 2 weeks because it takes time, for players that are just coming onto a new team to get that rapport with their guys and the head coach. So I'm not even taking whatever the Broncos did the first 2 weeks. To me, that doesn't matter. You don't want to overlook the Broncos.
Yeah.
I'm not overlooking them, but I think we're a much better team than them. So I don't know. This should be a game we should win. The Broncos don't look that good. We're the better team, and Jimmy tends to show up a little more during prime time. So at least normally, as long as the weather's good too, like I don't see why we shouldn't win this game. Like Jimmy plays better during prime time. We're a better team. Coming off a big win, I don't see why we shouldn't win, but obviously we all know it depends on how well Jimmy plays too.
Yeah. Do you think we see them using Debo in the backfield this week?
Always, all season.
They're always gonna.
That's gonna always happen.
Yeah.
Kyle's got to get a little bit more cute with that at least. Like he gets too cute with stuff that's annoying, but with that, it's like don't always hand him the fucking ball every time he's fucking back there. Like he's back there and everybody's the ball's going to Debo. Use that to our advantage.
Yeah, like use it as a decoy, like to think
decoy.
that. Oh, sorry, decoy, not decoy, deco. Because like you said, like every time Debo's just in the backfield, I'm sure a team pretty much knows. Okay, you're gonna hand it off to Debo. Like, change it up. You don't just hand it off to.
It's a perfect chance to use play action.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to see more play action too with Jimmy. Like we had a lot of it in 2019. I want to see more of it.
I just want to see the 2-minute drill the entire game.
Yeah, right. That's when Jimmy's at his best.
Yeah.
Honestly, what Jimmy said on the press conference is kind of true because he's kind of like, just let me go out there and play football.
Yeah.
Is kind of what he's trying to say. And every time he just goes out there and plays football, which is like the 2-minute warning, or 2-minute drill, the 2-minute drill, he plays his best when he's not having to think too much and just goes and plays football. It's kind of weird that but like when there's less for him to think about and just go play, he tends to do a little bit better than other parts of the game. But I don't know. Kyle's offense is very intricate and there's a lot of things going to it. So sometimes I wonder if that makes it harder on Jimmy and he doesn't play as good. But Kyle also said Jimmy. What did he say? Jimmy's got one of the best arms in the world. I mean, can I fucking shit gold or? Is he not watching the same football we've been watching?
Yo, what's going on, CG?
What's up, CG?
Terradome, what's going on? He says Kittle should have a big day. And that's another thing is we're getting Kittle back this week, so we'll definitely see how Kittle is with his latest injury. So,
Brandon, you're out of it, bro. Wake up.
dude, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I had to work.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
But I took a nap before we got on, so we're good. David said, "Can Jimmy G utilize Danny Gray, or is this a waste of season for
No.
Danny Gray?"
We can utilize Danny Gray, but Kyle has to call the shot. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
we have to throw some deep balls. Whether or not we're going to complete them, they have to be thrown. We have to do a better job this season of keeping the defenses honest against Jimmy, so we're not running against 8-man boxes. Like last year, Elijah Mitchell ran against more fucking stack boxes than any other running back in the league. We have to do something to counteract that. And if Kyle still does his bullshit nonsense and doesn't call fucking deep balls, and Jimmy's not throwing deep balls, it's gonna hurt us. Like we can still use Gray. Like Jimmy can just fucking let him try.
Yeah.
Whether it's 1, 2, 3 a game, at least try. Make sure you're gonna keep the defense somewhat honest.
Yeah.
Like
I felt
as soon as they fucking think that they run an 8-man box, I'm fucking calling a fucking tell Jimmy fucking throw it deep to Gray and see what I mean. They're stacking the box, fucking throw it deep.
Yeah.
Eddie says, "I think Jimmy's arm is good. His decision making is what can get bad. Jimmy's release is good. Just has to make better reads."
But he's very inaccurate. Like that's the thing. Like he overthrows receivers.
Yeah,
He can have, like,
throws
one
the
or-
hospital.
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3, and then he's like, obviously the hospital ball is his decision making, so that falls under that, which yes, he
Yeah.
sucks at. But it's the inaccurate balls that are just like, dude, like fucking Danny Gray's fucking running a crosser and he's wide open. You throw it 20 feet over his head. Like what? What the
The
hell?
thing is, bro, also sometimes Garoppolo doesn't even notice the guy.
Mhm.
Like Ayuk said it before. Where
Like in the
he's-
Super Bowl when Kittle was wide the fuck open.
Yeah, and Ayuk
Mhm.
said it too, right? Like where he's been open, and it's like, "Hello, Jimmy."
Yeah, in the playoffs. Like,
But I think
specifically.
the thing about Danny Gray is, I think they're probably using this year as like, you might hate this, but I think they're probably gonna use him like with jet sweeps and screen
See-
plays.
I feel like they're going to use Ray with that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the offense is called with knowing Jimmy's the starter this week. But
Mhm.
the thing is with Jimmy is like, yeah, he can get the ball out quick and stuff. But it always seems like he sucks at progressing through his reads quickly, which is why I feel like he doesn't see wide open receivers because it's like stuck on the one read for too long, stuck on the second read for too long. By the time the third read, well, you don't got enough time left, and you're either taking a sack or whatever, or making a bad throw. So he doesn't always progress through his reads quick enough, and that he misses a lot of wide open receivers that you should see. Like even with all the bullshit, if he had like actually seen the field well in the Super Bowl at the end of the game, we would have been able to move the ball because there was wide open receivers at times and he wasn't finding them.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm like trying to share like on all the programs right now, but anyways, so it's gonna be interesting to see, especially with Danny Gray this season. Now that Jimmy's under center, damn, that beer looks good, Christian.
It is.
Nice.
My mother-in-law fucking made me go get him today, and I made her let me have one.
There you go. There you go.
It's like fucking lime and prickly pear cactus.
Less
Pretty
than
good.
2 weeks, I can actually drink. Then.
There you
Oh,
go,
you're almost
man.
21, dude?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
First
Damn,
week of
dude. Stepping
October.
up, dude.
Now you go to those college parties, bro.
Gonna get some hair on his balls.
All right, back to the show. Eddie Glover says, "I'm with you, bro. I want Jimmy to take some shots. You know they are gonna stack the box, throw that thing downfield."
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The moment they start
Yeah.
getting fucking bullshit cute with their not just keep stacking the box, I'm like, oh yeah, do it. Fucking then let Jimmy whatever fucking ever happens with the long ball, I don't give a fuck. Let him throw it.
Okay, well, we'll say this: let Jimmy cook.
No,
Yeah.
don't say that because it sounds so fucking dumb. Even when they were saying it sounds fucking dumb. Because if Jimmy cooks, he's fucking Chef Boyardee. So no, don't.
Well, let me put it this way: we need Jimmy to look like the Jimmy we saw in 2019 against the Saints.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
What
I
I think
saw-
that was one of his
It's weird.
best.
it was his best
performances.
game of his career,
Yeah,
Yeah.
hands
exactly.
down. I don't know how it happened, but
Right?
Yeah.
He went out there and was just balling, playing football.
Yeah. And I think Kyle also let him excel basically, and not just
I mean,
throwing in the middle.
sometimes I wonder if Kyle had a less complicated offense at times, and Jimmy was just going there and playing football a little bit, and it was just a simple offense. How much Jimmy would do a little bit better?
Mm-hmm.
I could be full of shit, but
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
You saw even last week when as soon as Trey got hurt and then Jimmy went in, he was letting those things kind of flow, like you said, Christian, when we were watching the game. And then come second half, it went back to
Kyle's way, and then it was like Jimmy just came in there and was like, "All right, I'm playing fucking football. Let's just play some ball." And then he looked okay.
What's up, David?
And then I'll just start doing what Kyle's like. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. You're going to do what I say. And then all of a sudden it changes. I really feel like that's a thing. Like Kyle's so my way or the highway that it actually hinders Jimmy's ability to play.
Yeah,
to play well.
David says, "Question is, can Jimmy G cook more than mac and cheese?"
Well, he can heat up some fucking SpaghettiOs. Okay.
Some SpaghettiOs.
He can heat up some SpaghettiOs. That's about the limit.
Okay. I feel it. What do you call it?
SpaghettiOs are disgusting.
It's just like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see. Now that Jimmy's under center, I want to know what the game plan is. If we're gonna see same old Jimmy like last year, or if they're really gonna let him.
If we get like 5 3-and-outs again or whatever, I'm gonna fucking have a Deon moment. Okay, I'm gonna lose it.
Like that?
No, the fucking
is Deon even gonna be on the playback, bro? Is he even gonna watch the game?
I don't even think I'm doing playback because it's fucking nationally televised. But
you can still do it.
I think I want to just watch it, but
no.
I just know, like, fuck, dude. I might fucking lose it if Jimmy just looks like shit.
David says Niner Media.
Milk Dad, okay? It's Milk Dad.
Oh my gosh. Bryant says, "What's up, faithful? What's going on, Bryant?"
We need to get Christian a Milk Dud hat.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So Deon's
fucking has a little Nestle thing too, and it says Milk and Milk Dud. It's yellow, like the box.
So
damn it, Deon.
I'm gonna go with it's gonna be kind of a short one. We don't really have much to say today, but I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to predictions for players. Who you think is gonna stand out tomorrow night? And I'll say one on offense, one on defense.
All right,
Christian,
yeah, okay.
Christian, go ahead.
Well, I think I'm gonna go with Mosley's gonna get himself a pick. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Mosley's gonna get a pick, and then I'm gonna go with Bosa gets 2 sacks. That's kind of my prediction on defense. And on offense, I'm gonna go with Ayuk. I think he's gonna, regardless of Jimmy being in there, I think he's gonna make it happen tomorrow. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Ayuk having a big game, and mostly having a big game.
Alrighty.
Bosa to continue his dominance.
All right, I got on offense. I'm going with Ayuk as well. I think he's gonna have a big game. I think he's gonna really show and take that third-year wide receiver send. On defense, I'm going with the Hufanga and getting another interception, and then I'm gonna go make it even go further. Special teams. I think Mitch Wishnowsky is gonna have some really good punts to put Seattle. Very, very like right at the 1. So
there's our guy. Deon says offensively, yeah, he's going with Kittle. He was the boss last time he played Denver. What about defense, Deon?
Deon, get your ass in here.
He said he's 6 beers in and cooking
Dude.
brisket.
He's at the barbecue, bro. He's enjoying
No.
himself, bro. I'd be enjoying myself right now if I had some brisket.
Mhm.
So that's the best cut of freaking beef right there.
For me, I think George Kittle as well. I think he might have a game, especially with Jimmy in there now. And then Deon says Hafunga is my defense guy the rest of the year. Fair enough. Deon says brisket was fire
fucking
too.
bet, dude. What kind of rub did they use, bro?
You're making my mouth water, bro.
Dude, so I like to use a simple rub. It's just garlic paste, freaking
Mhm.
salt and pepper with like cracked salt.
Why you all gotta make me
cracked
hungry
pepper.
like this, bro?
Cracked pepper and rock salt, dude. You just take the garlic paste and mix it with the cracked pepper and garlic salt, and then you rub it on the freaking all over the brisket, dude, and like leave it in on there like overnight.
Mhm.
It's just kind of, and then freaking put it on all day. Oh, dude, that's like it's the most simple rub, but damn, it's fucking good.
Damn, now I'm hungry.
I haven't eaten yet, so like you all making me.
Yeah, Brandon, come to my housewarming party when we have
easily,
it,
man.
and then I'll be making a fucking brisket, and you can come get some.
Deon said, "Bro, I never know. My brother-in-law just makes it and I eat it."
Fucking Deon can eat some fucking food. I knew as soon as he posted that brisket.
All right,
was
no
like,
more
yeah.
food talk.
I was like, yeah, we're not gonna see Deon. He's eating brisket. I already knew. I already fucking knew. I was
more
like, Deon's on the brisket, dude. He ain't fucking coming.
Dude, I had a feeling he wasn't.
Hey, shut up about the fucking Trojans.
Yeah, no, get
there will
out.
be no Trojan anything. Okay, I don't care that our players are ex-Trojans. There will be no pro-Trojan anything on this freaking
So
show.
For me, offensively, I said George Kittle. Defensively, I'm also gonna say. I think I'm gonna say Mooney Ward. I think he'll have another interception.
That was my second guy I was thinking of going.
I was too, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give fucking Mosley his props.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you all trying to make me hungry.
Use a mustard binder, sea salt and pepper. That's all.
Mustard binder, that's good.
Smoke low and slow, baby.
12, 15 hours.
Damn, y'all making me hungry over here. This became a food channel right now.
See, when I smoke it though, I use a master built freaking gravity smoker. So it's charcoal. You put some charcoal and then you put like some big wood chunks. Put some more charcoal. Put some wood chunks. So you get the wood and the charcoal smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, it's so good.
Yep.
So fucking good.
And then are we wearing the all whites?
Yes.
Throwback?
Hell
no,
yeah,
no,
dude.
no throwback, just normal.
Oh, just normal.
Gotta wear my Debo jersey then.
I'm wearing my Kittle one because it's like that one's my white one.
Melissa trying to get herself freaking banned for a couple shows.
What?
Because talking. Deon goes, exactly, bro. Brisket, he smokes it and uses this rub from some company, and it's fire.
I bet, dude.
The only time we wear the white throwbacks is like versus the Seahawks.
Let me tell you this: when it comes to brisket, I could be full as fuck, and then all of a sudden there's some bomb ass brisket, and I'll find some room to eat some fucking brisket.
I think going back to football.
That sounds bomb, Eddie, dude. That sounds so bomb, bro. Fuck yeah. That sounds so good.
Going back to football real quick, I think this is. I feel like this is the year Jimmy really has to prove himself for sure now, and I think with him doing that, I think we have success the rest of the season.
By the way, Melissa, I'm just kidding. By the way, I'm just playing around. Don't take me seriously.
But
I'm not though.
Bro,
he is like, I'm not. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just really I'm ready. I'm also ready to see Greenlaw have a game too tomorrow night.
Yeah, he likes to show up against
Prime
old
time.
Wilson.
Yeah.
And prime time.
Yeah, and prime time. We should win this game, obviously, but
What are we? I think 3-point favorites? 2-point favorites?
We were.
hold on. What did Melissa say?
Oh, go ahead. Let's see. I'm gonna check right now what we are.
Oh, she wants to get banned. Okay, I see how it is. She's asking for it.
We are 1.5 point favorites,
Uh-oh.
but I think the beginning of this week we weren't favored.
Melissa's
That's
a
what I
1.5 point
thought.
favorite to get banned for this
Yeah.
Trojan bullshit.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Sorry, I
Oh.
couldn't help myself.
I know we didn't stay on too long, but do you guys have anything else you want to talk about before we end the stream? It's a little short stream, but
No.
Yeah, I'll just go and hit my prediction.
yeah,
I'm gonna say 23-16.
23-16.
I got 24. I think 13 I had? Yeah. 24-13.
Okay, I'm gonna go 28-14.
28-14. Oh, 14-point win. Okay, I see.
Okay.
Yeah. Melissa says 17-10 Niners win. I mean, it's not gonna be like a blowout or anything, but I think a 14-point win will do it. Bryant said 28-10.
I like that.
Ooh,
I want to
like
see that. I'd love to see
I
that.
hope
Another
that
blowout.
happens.
Another blowout would be fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I would love that kind of feeling going into the Rams Monday night.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
be a
Same.
perfect score to go in and play the Rams Monday night. I
Dude.
would love to see that.
Yeah, and then we have 7
Wait, what?
days off until the Rams game, right?
Yeah, and then Jimmy owns the Rams most of the time at least.
Mhm.
What
He's
date
only
is
lost.
that
He's
day?
only lost
Oh,
once
third.
to them. So
We better win on October 3rd.
Yeah, I think if we pull out the dub tomorrow night and then Monday Night Football, people should be scared of us for sure. I think.
yeah,
But just real quick, if y'all haven't yet already, hit that like subscribe button. We're still trying to grow. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway. Follow us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Fairfield Podcast. We're also on Twitter, like you see on the screen, at FFPod49. Instagram, like you see on the screen, Fairfield Podcast. TikTok as well, spelled all the way out, Fairfield Podcast. And we do host the game every Sunday. So we'll be back on Get Playback. So make sure you join that link and watch the game with us. We love talking shit while watching the game and just enjoying it. So go check us out over there. We're also on Facebook as well, facebook.com/Fairfield Podcast. And then, am I missing anything else? I don't think so. But if you want your audio versions, we're also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all those audio podcasts we're on. Eddie says, "Let's get this dub." Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
let's get Brandon a nap.
This guy.
Doesn't
Sorry,
have
it was
enough in it.
sorry it was a short one, guys. We're expecting Mr. Deon to join us, but he's 6 beers in, and he says he was gonna say some funny ass shit, which we would have all loved, but it is what it is.
But he would have gave Joey the fuel. Joey would have popped out of nowhere.
But he will be back with us tomorrow night after the game. So stay tuned. Check us out on Playback tomorrow night to watch the game with us. Make sure you join our room and sign in to your cable provider to be able to watch the game. Mr. Joey finally freaking tuned in and said, "What's up?"
Joey, you're late.
About damn
Half hour
time,
late.
Joe. Joseph.
Joseph. Eddie says some brisket and a nap. I'm gonna go to a party right now and drink so I can wake up. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. But other than that, guys, anything
Brandon's
else you guys
gonna
want
go
to
find him some honeys.
No, mom is. I can't with you. Any last words, you guys, before we head out?
No, I'm good. Let's go. Go now. All I gotta say is go Niners, and let's let's ride.
Hey, there we go. Faithful, let's ride.
Faithful, let's ride.
I fucking love that,
Bro,
dude.
we gotta like tell everybody on the